Hello and welcome to Joanne's Healing Within. I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, student of astrology, master of numerology, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Deck. Yes, it's a mouthful. I'm also a mother and a wife. And as we move through the remaining portion of 2020, I am here to hold space for you, shine light on you so you can see yourself as the best version of who you are. I'd like to take a moment to remind you to share, like, and comment on today's show, as we will be reading those comments and answering whatever questions you may have. And also stay with us throughout the entire show because there is a giveaway at the end of the show as my guest has something for you. Also, please share, because in order to get that giveaway, you have to share. Share, share, share. I'd like to give a shout out to all my advertising sponsors who make this show possible week after week after week. And there's a slew of them. There's a flyer with their contact information should you wish to reach out to any of them. We're going to start with Kendrick Greer. He's our astrologer. Good time to get an astrology reading. Then we have Diana Brett, which is our our business consultant, because she doesn't just work with the small businesses, she works with all businesses. Then we have Nick Rafter, I'm giving him a new name, Nick Rafter, who is our journalist, writer, and editor. So for those of you who are looking to put that book together or that blog and you need an extra eye, reach out to him. Then we have Natad Bradley. He's our mystic master teacher, founder of the Mystic Warrior Academy. Then we have Yana Sun. She's our subconscious mind specialist, intuitive business coach, and co-creator of the Alignment Academy. Our newest sponsor is Dee Hoppel. I'm hoping I'm saying her name right. She's the founder of the Dee Hoppel Associates and Consultations. I think that counts. Yeah, consultations. Anyway, so how are we all doing today? I'd like to remind you or alert you, whichever way we want to go about this today, that we are in the gateway of the physical and spiritual realms being really thin. We've been in this energy since December 11th, but became more powerful on December 12th. I love the numbers and I like to say them as they are. So we have, which was yesterday's date, 12/12. Today is 12/13. I always like to believe that when our numbers are in order, everything is in perfect order. And remind yourself of that. As we move through the rest of this week, tomorrow, which is Monday, December 14th, we have our amazing new moon energy, which is actually in Sagittarius energy. So I'm hoping you have your own rituals that you do, whether it's lighting a candle and doing some journaling, or saging your house to clear out all the old energy, to get yourself ready, sound healing, get the music going so you can raise the vibration, because that's what this energy is all about. It's also the last new moon of 2020. So I want you to take advantage of that energy. And again, stay with me because I have a great announcement for you at the end of the show that's going to help you with those moon rituals. And then as we move into the rest of the week, into next week, which I'll talk more about it next weekend, we have this amazing energy that's coming in between Jupiter and also Saturn. And that takes place on December 21st. So I'm inviting you to come back next Sunday to hear more about that insight, because that's amazing energy as well. So in order to gain the benefits of this new moon's energy that's taking place tomorrow, and also all the energy that's been in between, and just aligning yourself to who you are on a deeper level, on a soul level, I like to pull a card for you. Now, during the card reading, I invite you to just close your eyes for a moment. Make sure your feet are on the floor so you're not floating. Take a breath, become more aware of who you are, recognize your heartbeat perhaps, quiet your mind, quiet your spirit, and be still. And as you are, just be open to the possibilities of whatever shows up with this card and what it might mean for you. This card resonates for everybody, so it's not just singling out just one person. This is everybody, the collective, as I like to say. Let's see what we need to hear. What chakra needs our attention today so we can be in perfect alignment to the things that we're wishing to manifest into our realities? Because every one of us has something we're all looking to manifest, whether it's good health, more abundance in our business, a healthy relationship with ourselves and others, whatever it might be, or maybe even travel or a new home. So our card for today, interesting card to show up. Now, again, keeping in mind, we're focusing on the chakra, then there's an affirmation and a number. So there's three things that this card is going to provide you with. So I like to show you. The chakra, even though my camera is not the greatest, you really can't see that beautiful color. It's a beautiful, beautiful winter green. Winter green. And when we think about the green chakra, the chakra is associated with the center of your heart. Your heart needs some healing. Perhaps for the last 12 months, you've been carrying around a lot of heaviness. Well, it's time to unload that heaviness. And interesting on the affirmation, it's about a Reiki treatment. So perhaps you need to realign your energy, to attune your energy, to let go of any heaviness your heart is carrying, which means a Reiki treatment. So everyone who is watching today, this is one of your gifts. This is a special day because you're going to get many gifts today. One of your gifts, everyone who's watching who shares, you must share and you must stay with us the entire show. You're going to receive 10% off your first Reiki treatment. Or for those of you who might have had a Reiki treatment with me, you'll receive 10% off that treatment as well. 10% off that total price of that Reiki treatment. Should you decide you want to take on a series of Reikis, you're going to get 15% off that series package. So again, share today's show and stay with me the entire time. I'm going to come back later after the show's over to see who shared and who stayed with me the whole time. You're going to be receiving your coupon, 10% for the first timers. If you want to take advantage of a series package, you get 15% off of your Reiki treatment. Important to have a Reiki treatment so you can activate the energy in your heart chakra. When your heart chakra is stagnant or blocked, it literally prevents you from having the most positive, uplifting, blissful relationships. And we all want a great relationship, especially with self and others. Your numbers, 00. Now, for those of you who know anything about numerology, every number has a specific vibration and frequency. Zeros are included. Zero has a really, really powerful message because when we think about a zero, the number zero, it really is about it's closed but completely wide open. Meaning, when you see zeros, it's letting you know you have unlimited potential and unlimited possibilities of doing whatever it is you desire. Having a Reiki treatment actually helps to activate that energy, to clear the energies that might be blocking you. So again, take advantage of this Reiki treatment. 10% off on your first Reiki treatment. And for those who are looking to take on a Reiki series, which probably means 6 sessions or more, you're going to get 15% off the total price. You can email healingwithin76@gmail.com in order to redeem this. And remember, this is one of your specials because you need to share and stay with me the entire time to redeem. All that being said, I am looking forward to sharing my guests, which I will be doing shortly. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Remember to share, like, and comment. Also, we are on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and YouTube, if in fact you missed last week's episode. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Dee Hample of Dee Hample & Associates Consulting. I am so excited to bring to you today a brand new program I've just created called Maximizing Marketing and Money 365, helping you keep more of the money you make. It walks you through 365 days, yes, you guessed right, of business building strategies and tips, starting with your business plan all the way through to your marketing strategy and advertising. If this is something that resonates with you and you want to know more about it, go to www.maximizingmarketingmoney.com. Thanks. Bye.
Hi guys, I'm Kendrick Cortez Greer, personal astrologer and astrological counselor here in Brooklyn, New York. I've been an astrologer for over 23 years now, providing astrological readings, counseling sessions, workshops, and corporate events all throughout the tri-state area. I've been very blessed and lucky to have clients all throughout the United States and beyond. If you're interested in a reading that is warm, heartfelt, honest, and conducive to speaking to one of your best friends, please contact me at 917-863-7528. You can also email me at kendrickstar@gmail.com. That's Kendrick, STAR, @gmail.com. And for you Insta people, find me on Instagram at Kendrick Cortez Astrology. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Toodles.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just joining me, I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. And before I go ahead and introduce my guest for today, I just want to recap very quickly on our card for today, which is all about your heart center. And very important, make sure you share, like, comment, and stay with us throughout the entire show to redeem your 10% off your first session of Reiki, or purchase a series package and get 15% off that entire package. A series package is anything between 6 or 10 sessions for Reiki. Zeros are all about potential, and knowing that when you think about a zero, it really means it's closed, but it's really wide open, giving you a lot of opportunities and possibilities when you see zeros. With that being said, I'd love to introduce my guest that I have today, which here is D. Happel? Is it Happel or Hampel?
Yep.
Which is it? Hampel. Excellent. And you are our, I have it written down here somewhere in my notes. You are our, here we go, our founder of the D. Happel Associates Consulting, correct?
Correct.
Excellent. Excellent. How are you today?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
I am doing great. I'm excited to have you here because you have a lot going on in your world right now.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So before we dive into the juice of our show, let our viewers know exactly what it is you do.
I am a business strategist consultant, and I have recently compiled a book called Maximize Marketing and Money. It is a year-long program, and I teach people how to set a solid foundation for their business, maximize all their money, and keep more of the money they make.
Oh, that's something very interesting, because I'm sure every one of us, including myself, would love to be able to keep a much larger portion of the money we make, as opposed to having that mindset that, okay, I have to pay this, I have to pay that, and I have this little bit left for me. So yeah. You're actually a perfect timing for everybody for now. So with that being said, when we think about your title, Maximizing Market and Money 365, what exactly is that?
That is a year-long program where we take you through day by day. It comes with a book that has 365 days of instructions, of written instructions. And for each day, I compile a week-long video of detailed instructions, compounding on the daily written instructions. And I really dive deep into the detail of how to get you rolling and moving with each step. And I take you through a strategic process of starting with the end in mind and leading you through sales and lead generation and getting that solid foundation with minimal money out of pocket.
Nice. Now, when working with this program, is this an independent course, or is this something that they have hands-on with you?
They have hands-on with me. They will get a weekly video in addition to the 2-part book. Zoom Q&A call, and they will have access to a private Facebook group there where they have the ability to ask questions as well.
Nice, nice. And now this book, is it, because I like to hold things. Is this book a hard copy, or is it all virtual?
It is a hard copy, followed with the virtual video. So it's, I try to incorporate all the different aspects of learning, because not everybody learns the same. Some are visual, some need to hear, some need to see, some need to watch. I try to incorporate all of those so everybody gets something from the program.
Excellent. Now, being that this is a 365-day program, and I know it's not one of the questions, but I'm always curious to know the length of time that it took you to prepare and put this all into order What did that look like? Because I'm sure we have viewers who might be interested in designing their own. What does that actually look like? What did that look like for you?
Actually, that started out with just a layout, like your basic, just jot down quick notes. And then I went through, and as I wrote the content, it expanded. I shifted and moved things around into a more logical order. Oh, you need to know this first. You really need to do that first. So it took maybe 6 months, and I'm sure it will never be finished. I'm sure as I go along through the process, I will upgrade and update, and as tools and technologies change, it will just constantly evolve into a much better program.
Awesome, awesome. And has the program actually started yet?
The website was just launched, so it is now live.
Congratulations.
The program will actually start January 1. So we're running a special now. So if you want to hop on there and grab that special, I'm sure we'll probably extend it due to COVID. We'll see how things go just based on the slots for the classes. And we'll go from there.
Excellent, excellent. Now, what inspired you to write the Maximizing Marketing and Money 365? Because everything is always inspired by something. So what inspired you?
Throughout my career, I've seen so many businesses missing gaps, and I've questioned a lot of people, interviewed a lot of people, and there seems to be a pattern with the gaps. They don't have a vision statement or a mission statement. They kind of like design their product and throw it out there and what we called spaghetti marketing and see what sticks, where you really need to go in reverse. You really need to know what your end goal should be and then go and find your market and fine tune it and bring it into that.
Or you can't just fish and say, okay, well, this is what I plan on doing this week and
Yeah.
hope for the best.
The best. And I myself am guilty of that. In my early days, I just created a business, said, okay, everybody buy from me. And it was crickets. So, with years of experience and watching and asking, and this is what came to be.
Yes, yes. And this program that you do have, this is also for those who have a business as well, or for those who are just launching a business?
It could be for both, because I'm sure there is so much content in this book and in these videos that no matter where you're at, or if you're an entrepreneur or small business owner, you will learn something from these techniques.
Yes. And I would like to say, even for myself, with the pandemic of COVID, I'm sure there's many of us out there right now who are probably in the stage of probably reinventing their business based on a different point of view now, because so much has changed. I mean, I can only tell from my own experience, but based on the way I do business, a lot has changed with the pandemic. So yeah, that book might be really useful for all of us who are reinventing who we are and what we do and why we do it. So yeah.
Absolutely. Small businesses really need to do that. They really need to see where the market gaps are and try to predict the future and watch other businesses and really investigate what's going on with current trends to stay ahead of your competition and ahead of the market and see what best suits your customers.
Yes, yes, I love that. I love that. Now, you had mentioned in regards to this program that it will be available as of January 1st.
The books will start shipping within 3 weeks, so they will ship out still in December. The program, once you get your book, it's not dated material, so it is you can just jump in as soon as you receive it via mail, and the videos are starting to be recorded and are being uploaded as well.
Oh,
and I will have a YouTube website or a YouTube site and an actual website for you to go to as well.
That's great. It's good to know that the book is not dated, because the first thing in my mind was like, oh my God, if this is supposed to start off on January 1st and we're already on December 13th, it's like, how long is it going to take this book to get here? Am I going to get it here and on the right time so I can start January 1st? But it's good to know for our viewers and even for myself that it's not dated, and when they actually get their book in their hand is when they can start. And from that point, it's 365 days from that point.
Exactly. And I did it for that specific reason, because I've purchased books in the past where they were dated material, and either I put it down for whatever reason or I got distracted. And then I came back and I'm like, well, this is pointless. Now I'm behind, so I'm not going to continue. So
Exactly.
that's why I left all the dates out and the material set. So if you put it down, you can come back to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, about the
Exactly.
theme.
Exactly. And if you're anything like me, again, my viewers, our viewers here, yeah, New Year's is right around the corner. So I highly recommend that you definitely reach out to Dee to get this book sooner than later so you can actually start it as of January 1st. Because, yeah, what do we have? Like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks before January 1st is here?
Yeah.
So plenty of time for you to connect with Dee and give her address, give her your address, and of course your PayPal information so you can get this book and have it in your hands. And the evening of New Year's Eve, open the book up and start planning it out. So yeah. So with that being said, there's actually an image of your book, of the workbook journal cover. So I like the viewers to see that first before we dive into a commercial. And before we dive into the commercial, let the viewers know how they can reach you.
They can reach me through the website for the book. It's maximizingmarketingmoney.com. And you can also reach out to me via dhampleconsulting@gmail.com.
I almost had you say your name wrong. Yes, it's all good. And again, for our viewers, remember, it's important to share this show today, like it and comment, and you need to stay with us the entire show because Dee's got a giveaway for you, but you have to be here the entire show and share to receive the free gift. We're not sharing that information until the end. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, I'm Natan Bredbury. I'm a veteran, Kabbalist, mystic, coach, and spiritual mentor. I have been blessed to help many students on their spiritual journey over the last 20 years. I am currently the founder of the Mystic Warrior Academy, and what we're doing is we're helping veterans heal from the inside out, overcome any sort of emotional trauma that they've been through. So if you're a veteran, a therapist, or a coach, and are interested in learning more about our program, you can contact us directly at info@mysticwarrioracademy.com. Blessings.
Hi, my name is Diana Brandt. I'm a business consultant. If you always wanted to be an entrepreneur and you've got these dreams, you no longer have to have them in your head. I help you with the steps. I'm offering a 15-minute complimentary call, and you can reach me at diana.caremore@gmail.com. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just joining, I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, and I have my amazing guest, Dee Hopple, here. We are talking about her amazing, amazing book that she has just created, and it's ready for you. And that book is called Maximizing Marketing and Money 365. So again, those of you who are just joining with us now, share, like, and comment, as there is a free giveaway at the end of this, and you have to stay with us the entire time. So I don't need to say that we're on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and YouTube because you've all been here with us, but in case you missed episodes prior, we're there. Anyway, let's dive right back into the conversation. So Dee, my question to you now is, where is this program going to run?
The program is going to run from my website, which is will be launched by the time people get the book. So it will be dhampleconsulting.com.
Excellent, excellent, awesome. And as mentioned, you said that there's going to be videos available with this as well. So those lots of hands-on content going on here.
Correct.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, a question that has absolutely nothing to do with your book right now, but I always like to ask this question because I'm curious to know about my guests. During the pandemic, what have you learned about yourself during this pandemic?
Tolerance.
How so?
And patience is a virtue, and just being kind to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We are in it, all in it together, whether we like it or not.
Oh yeah, we definitely are. We definitely are, and which is why it's so really important as being in this all together. Why it's so really important to stay positive, because each and every one of us feed off each other's energies.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. So with this pandemic, has it impacted your business at all?
No, because my business is typically all online.
Oh, so you were online before this all even started, huh?
Correct.
So I would like to say that probably your business has possibly even blossomed since?
Yes. The creation of the pandemic led to the creation of this book. I had time to write it.
Yes, yes. Isn't it a blessing on how something that might have seemed like a nightmare in reference to a pandemic had actually opened up time for many of us to do the things that we didn't have time to do before?
Right. It was a cosmic slowdown for us. We got to enjoy time with our kids, our grandkids, to do things that we normally wouldn't do.
Yes, and to create the thing that needed to be created during this time, because without this time, that beautiful marketing, maximizing marketing and Money 365 book would not be here right yet.
No, it would not.
You know, because you said it was a 6-month masterpiece that took time and energy from you.
Yes.
Yes. So also, where do you see yourself going and your business going over the next 5 years?
I just want to keep being able to help people and help them evolve and grow with them and watch them grow and make more money and keep more money.
Excellent, excellent. Now, if you wouldn't mind, in regards to your book, sharing maybe like 1 or 2 things that's in the book where viewers can like sort of be, you know, like want to dive right into it. Would you mind sharing 1 or 2 things that's in the book?
Absolutely. I can share money saving tips across the board. So one of the money saving tips is with any service-based fee that you get. I'm going to use a cell phone, for example. To reduce your bill, you can call your service provider quarterly and ask them this question: based on my current usage, is there any cheaper product structure available for me for my usage? And 9 times out of 10, they will reduce your bill.
Excellent. That's it. Yeah.
Lower service.
That's an excellent one. Like one of the things I've always sort of got a hiccup on was, you know, in regards to when you buy these cable packages where you're buying the cable internet, you need a phone, and then you also have to have it's like a 3 bundle. I forget exactly what it is. And in this day and age, the average person does not have a landline. So I could never understand why they created or still have this particular package when the average person does not have a landline. So I think hopefully we have some people who might work for these different companies watching our show, who might sit back and say, well, maybe we need to create a different bundle package that does not include a landline, because that just never made sense to me.
No, it does not. And and if you look at the packages now, if you just go to internet just for streaming, they've increased the price of the internet package.
Did they really?
Yes. So if you want 100% internet, the price did go up.
Yeah,
but I think
for me, it would be like all I really need is the access of the internet. And okay, If I really want to have access to my TV, have access to that. But I
There's
don't have a
streaming
landline,
services.
so I don't need a landline. So why on earth do I need to purchase a package? Just because A, it's cheaper. Because that's what they say to you. They're like, well, it's a cheaper price. Yeah, but it's not cheaper if I'm not using the service.
100% correct.
You know, in the bigger picture, it's like it's not cheaper if I'm actually not using that service, but yet it's a service I have to purchase because it's part of the bundle.
Yes.
You know, so I think in reference like with your book, you know, and for people in business, it's creating that if you're going to create a bundle package, make sure that bundle is going to accommodate the customer as opposed to having them think, well, they have to buy this bundle and they're not using it. It's one of those
Right.
things I would sit back and laugh at when, like with 24-hour gyms, so to speak. They promote themselves. It's a 24-hour gym. What person is using that gym 24 hours a day? Nobody. So this incentive that you're throwing out is 24 hours and you get 24-hour use. That's great. I'm using that gym probably 1, maybe 2 hours a day. I don't need 24 hours. You know? So again, I think yeah. So being able to tap into, let's say, their cell phone bill and finding out, okay, well, this is how much I'm actually using. Is there a better deal for me based on that usage? So I think that's great.
Correct.
You have another tip?
Absolutely. You want to know all your numbers. You want to know your numbers on a daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis. You really have to have a budget. You really need to tune in those numbers so you know how to modify and reduce your expenses to keep your business and your personal life afloat.
Okay, yeah, knowing those numbers. When we think about knowing the numbers, what numbers? Because some people are sitting back saying, well, what numbers am I supposed to know? What numbers are they supposed to know?
You want to know your basic cash flow numbers. You want to know what's coming in and going out of your business. You want to know what your net worth is. You want to know just how much expenditures you have. You want to know your monthly automatic subscriptions. That is another big factor that a lot of businesses don't watch. They have all these monthly subscriptions that are hidden on credit card bills. They don't review the credit card bills. They just pay them. And their subscriptions, chances are you're not using or utilizing all of those programs that you've signed up for.
Oh, yes. And here I thought one of the tips you might have suggested is knowing their worth.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
Know
because
your
I
net
think that's
worth.
important too. I think that's a real big one nowadays in regards to when one is going to start their business. In reference to really knowing how much they actually are worth and what their services they're putting out. Because again, if they're trying to accommodate the general public as a customer, but they're sort of downsizing their price so they can bring the people in, are they really honoring what they are valued for themselves? And I think that's important too. And I'm sure your book covers that too. Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yes. So I think this is all really important as business, because again, I know for myself, when I started my business, going back 21 years ago, I did not have a business plan. I did not have a specific goal in mind to what I was projecting. I was just like, you know what, this is what I want to do. This is what I know I'm supposed to do. And, I just want to be able to service the world. So, yeah. So all of this stuff that you're explaining today for me is really new, because it's like, oh, I'm really supposed to know my numbers. I'm really supposed to know that budget and this thing and that thing. Yeah. So a lot of this is new for me too. And I've been in business for 21 years. So it's really recapping. So I appreciate that you took your time the last 6 months to really create this book.
Absolutely. And businesses of all levels. I know I've worked with a company that was in the $12 million, $15 million mark, and they had none of these things set in place.
Yeah. So just imagine, which I'm trying to imagine now, is by applying these beautiful tips into my business, how much better my business is going to become by doing this.
Yes.
So so that's awesome. So again, we're going to take another quick commercial break, but let the viewers know how they can reach you.
D Hample, maximizingmarketingmoney.com, or you can reach out and check out the book website at maximizingmarketingmoney.com.
Awesome. And again, guys, remember to share if you haven't already. Leave your comments. Stay with us until the end because Dee's going to offer you a really, really great special. And we'll be right back.
My name is Brianna Sun, and I am the co-founder of Alignment Academy and Executive Excellence. If you are ready to start a thriving online business around your mission, or you're ready to take your life and business to the next level by clearing subconscious beliefs and other blocks that are in your way, then the Alignment Academy and Executive Excellence can assist you in that process. If you are ready to truly skyrocket in your life, please do reach out to me at aligned@thealignmentacademy.net.
Hello, my name is Nick Rafter, journalist, writer, editor. I'm happy to be offering copy editing and line editing services at competitive industry rates. If you have a book or any document that needs to be edited and thoroughly looked through, please contact me at nickrafter@gmail.com. Let's discuss how to get that work done. That's Nick Rafter, NICKRAFTER, @gmail.com. I hope to hear from you soon.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just joining, I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, and I have my amazing guest, Dee Hoppel here, who is the creator and the writer and the author and publisher of the Maximizing Marketing and Money 365 workbook and journal. And we've been sharing about that, but you all know that already because you've been hanging out with us the entire time because there's a free giveaway at the end of this. And unless you've shared and stayed with us the entire time, you're not going to be qualifiable for that giveaway. So make sure you share. And I know you've been sitting with us. So, Dee, in regards to your book, just to recap again, on this amazing 365 day book that we have, this workbook, when one goes through this process, what can one expect at the end of this, the whole process of this book?
They will have an entire business plan completed. Now, granted, business plans rotate and evolve just like you do. So they will have a completed business plan at the level that when they finish the program, they will learn how to do sales and lead generation. They will have their budget done. They will know how to write all their financial reports, and they will be able to take this booklet to any bank if they need a loan. They would be able to take this as proof of concept and proof that your business is working as well. We'll do competitor analysis, and we'll know about everything in detail about your niche and who your target market is, lead generation, the gamut of running a business from A to Z.
Awesome. And now, because your book is a workbook, what I'm visualizing is that the book, I can write inside the book?
Absolutely.
Okay. So now, viewers, if you're anything like me, I recommend that you go get yourself some amazing notebooks, because I myself would not want to write in that book, because I'm guessing that I could probably apply this book to 2022 as well.
Absolutely.
And 2023.
Absolutely.
And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Exactly. So again, if you're anything like me, you're not going to want to write in your workbook, because you're going to want to go back to it a year from now and again go through those same questions and have a different outline for the following year. Because again, with business, as Dee just said, things evolve. So what you might have projected yourself for this coming year may not be the same for the following year. So I know myself, I'd probably have to go get some notebooks so I could start my journey with this book as opposed to writing in the book, because I would get really annoyed with myself if I can't use that book on a regular basis. So that's my tip. Get yourself some pretty notebooks and know that you have this amazing book of maximizing marketing and money 365 for the 365 days that you can use over and over and over again. So you can continue to be successful with your business and also new business for that matter. Because I'm sure with this plan, it might even encourage people to maybe expand their business and open more and more businesses.
Correct.
Yes, awesome, awesome. So, as many of my viewers know, during the third part of our show, I always ask my guests if they would like a reading, and Dee is no different. So, Dee, are you open to a reading today?
Absolutely.
Okay, so there's two ways I go about doing a reading. One way is you can ask a question that you would like some guidance on, and the other way is you can just ask the universe to provide you with some guidance. Which would you like to do?
The universe and guidance.
Okay, what I'd like for you to do for me and for our viewers, I'd like you to repeat your full name that's on your birth certificate out loud 3 times.
Dorothy Louise Hampel. Dorothy Louise Hampel. Dorothy Louise Hampel.
And I love the middle name.
Yes.
As is my grandma's name. I love that name. It means she's with us. This is such an appropriate card for what we were just talking about. And I don't know if you guys were able to see me shuffling. I know I was shuffling low. I should shuffle nice and high. But I didn't just pull this card out of the box. Financial abundance. This is for you, Dee. This is not for the viewers. This is for you. This is your card. This is letting you know that this amazing magical book that you created, and I use the word magical to everything, guys, just if you haven't already know that by now, this is a book that you created for so many to take advantage of is going to bring you financial abundance because of the energy that you put behind this book. And I'm sure you're applying all the things that you put into this book for the collective to use. I'm sure you're applying it into your own world as well. So definitely financial abundance. Okay, the chakra associated with this card is the third eye. So if for whatever the reasons are, you may be feeling like, okay, so where's this financial abundance coming from? You get to create that. The same way you visualize this amazing book that you now have, and literally, you know, once you literally start getting these books and sending them out, where they're actually in your hand, have you gotten to that point yet where you actually have the hard copy?
Not yet. By the end of next week.
What I would suggest for you to do is have someone, if not yourself, video that whole process of you opening up that package, because that itself is like you're birthing a baby.
Yes.
And that experience is going to be powerful and emotional for you. I mean, I can feel it now. So you need to record it because you really want to feel that. And just as you birthed this amazing book, that's how you can use your eyes to birth this financial abundance that's showing up for you in all areas of your life, not just in the business world, but financial abundance in everything. And your numbers are 1 and 7. So 1 is reminding you that you are the leader to this amazing project that you have created, and that you are leading so many people in their small business and even in their corporations for that matter, in doing business in a much different way with this amazing book. So you are leading a major amounts of people. The 7 energy is all about how, in order for this book to have come into life, you spent hours and hours and hours of time sitting and visualizing and quieting your mind down so you can create this. So that's that 7 energy of how you literally sat quietly enough to create this process. This was not something that you created with a lot of noise. This took a lot of time and energy. And, you know, from the conversations that you and I've had off air, you've had plenty of nights where you burnt the candle at both ends. So yeah, that 7 energy this is definitely your spiritual journey. This is what you are here to be doing and to be in alignment with. The overall number is 8. And that 8 energy is all about the abundance, but how this book is going to help people bring more harmony and balance into their lives. And they really have you to thank for bringing that in, because I think when it really comes down to business and the dollar, it can become very stressful for businesses, especially today in the pandemic, where it's like trying to find that balance and that harmony behind the things that they are doing. So they really have you to thank for that. And I want you to be open to receiving the appreciation that everyone has for you in regards to this amazing book that you have created. So just be open to receiving all the abundance of the appreciation, the gratitude that when people start purchasing this amazing book and, you know, your course is up, you know, that it's amazing. But also want to remind you too, that it doesn't end here. It doesn't end here. There's so much more for you to be doing with this. Besides it being a book, I don't know if it's something that you've even thought about, but you know, I'm hearing it as I talk to you about it. I see you actually doing like presentations about this as well. So it's you know, you being with the book and doing presentations, going to different businesses where you might find maybe small businesses or even corporations reaching out to you to say, can you come in and like really talk to us about this book? So be open to that as well. How does that resonate with you?
Very good.
Excellent. And just out of curiosity, because I'm being guided to ask this as well, your birthday is when? Just the month and day.
11/25.
Oh, happy belated.
Thank you.
Yes. And look at that. You have a 7 in your number. How interesting. So interesting, because your current personal energy for this year, 2020, is 4. So you're in the alignment of the collective energy as well. So it's all about how you are building a new foundation this year, just as the collective is. And as you move into 2021, you're going to be moving into what we call the 5 energy, personal energy year for you. And that's all about change. And I'm sure with the work that you've done with this book has really changed the way you do your own business.
Absolutely. Yeah, it has.
And you're going to implement those changes as we move into 2021.
Yes.
So I'm excited for you about that. Excellent. Do you have any final words you would like to share with our viewers?
No, it's just been a pleasure, and I thank you.
I thank you too. So again, before we take that last commercial break, let our viewers know how to reach you, and then you're going to share your free giveaway for all of those who've shared and stayed with us the entire time.
Okay, you can reach me via email at dhampel consulting, that's DEEHAMPEL consulting@gmail.com, or maximizemarketingmoney.com.
Excellent. And we're going to give the big drum roll because, again, I'm sure all of our viewers who've been with us through that the entire show and share, because that's the key. You got to share. Don't just share. You can share now if you haven't already. If you've forgotten to share, hit that share button, write a comment, and also we'll be reaching out to you so we can get your email. So Dee can reach you to get your address and all the other stuff that goes with this. So what is that amazing free offer you have for our guests?
I'm going to give them a list of 25 of my top money saving tips.
Ooh, 25. She's not just giving 1. She's not just giving 5. She's giving 25. That's a whole lot of tips. So we thank you for that. We thank you for that. So yeah, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when I get back, I'm going to give you the conclusion of today's show. I'll be right back.
Hey, it's Dee Hampel of Dee Hampel and Associates Consulting. I am so excited to bring to you today a brand new program I've just created called Maximizing Marketing and Money 365, helping you keep more of the money you make. It walks you through 365 days, yes, you guessed right, of business building strategies and tips, starting with your business plan all the way through to your marketing strategy and advertising. If this is something that resonates with you and you want to know more about it, go to www.maximizingmarketingmoney.com. Thanks. Bye.
Are you ready to discover who you are on a soul level? Hello, I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, a student of astrology, master of numerology, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. I'd like to invite you to take advantage of a 12-card Cosmic Energy annual reading. In this reading, you will discover what's in store for you for the upcoming year. And to be able to take your dreams, desires, and wishes and manifest them by clearing out any blocks that show up. How would you know these blocks? Based on the cards that show up for you. Each card gives an in-depth insight on your chakras, provides a number with a hidden message, and many, many, many affirmations. Should this resonate with you and you wish to schedule an appointment, email healingwithin76@gmail.com or call 646-236-9155.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. For those of you who are just joining, I am your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, and I'm going to invite you to go and check us out on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or even YouTube. As you missed an amazing show with my amazing guest, Dee Hample. She's the creator, author, publisher of the, I have to get my notes here, of the Maximizing Marketing and Money 365 workbook and journal. I encourage you to definitely reach out to her to get that journal, as it's an amazing journal and it's going to provide you so much for your business. Whether you are just starting up a business or you've been in business for as long as I have, 21 years, it's definitely something worthwhile having. And with that being said, I'd like to remind you to come. I have a few events going on. And as I mentioned earlier, and again, for those of you who are just joining, you didn't hear this earlier because you're just joining now, but I have an amazing, magical moon ritual ceremony that's taking place tomorrow, which is our new moon in Sagittarius energy. This magical moon ritual ceremony takes place for 6 months. It's a 6-month membership, but you can take advantage of the first class for $33. I'll give you more information on how you can apply the 6-month membership to that. All you need to do is reach me on my email, which I'll share with you shortly. And then I'd also like to invite you, for anybody who's interested in getting to know who you are on a soul level, I am offering 12-card Cosmic Energy Soul annual readings at a special rate of $99.50, which is valued for $199.99. Now, if that's something you'd like to do, take advantage of that 12-card reading, I highly recommend that you do so because you're going to learn a lot about yourself, and it also will help you to release any blocks that might prevent you from manifesting your deepest desires, whatever those desires are for 2021. Reserve your spot now. You don't need to do your reading now, but I definitely highly recommend you get that reading in before we move into January so you have a blueprint. So much going on for January and for the entire year of 2021. So with that all being said, you can email me at healingwithin76@gmail.com. I'd also like to remind any of you who are entrepreneurs, the whole list, healers, life coach, et cetera, and you're looking to get in front of a different audience, a larger audience, getting in front of a different set of eyes. I am currently accepting guest and advertising sponsorships as we speak. All you need to do is send your bio and also a description of what it is you would like to share with our viewers, and I'll get you on the calendar for 2021. With all that being said, have yourself an awesome, awesome rest of the night. Remember that we're in this amazing gateway of the physical and spiritual realms being really thin. Tomorrow's our new moon's energy, and I look forward to having you in our magical moon ritual ceremony, should that resonate with you. Take advantage. You can purchase the one day for $33. Have yourself an awesome rest of the day. Bye-bye for now.